What's going on, remote 7th and 8th grade learners? Hope you guys have a great week and had a great weekend last weekend. Let's go ahead and dive in. Now, last week, we, man, it was tough, okay? Last week, and the lessons, the class that I had, the classes I had, it was definitely tough. And what I'm talking about is lesson number 13, mini project animation. Mini project animation. Um, last week I kind of went over the basics and I said, take off. This week, we're going to go back. I'm going to give you a second week on this just in case you didn't get finished. So, this is how today's class is going to go. I want you to start with kind of like a warm up 10 minutes of typing.com. Log in through Google using your home keys. 10 minutes of typing.com. We don't do that often, so do it right, please. Then I want you to go through the mini project animation. I want you to go through each step. I want you to make sure that you got all of them done, because what I learned in class was there was some that was a little harder than others. And here's my suggestion. If you're having a hard time remembering how to add text, well, go back to lesson 9 on how to add text. This is supposed to be a review. This is supposed to be a kind of like a quiz. See what you know. But it's kind of like an open book quiz, because you can go back through these and kind of refresh your memory on how to do these. How to add sprites. You're having trouble with that? Well, go to lesson 7 entitled Sprites. Don't look at every bubble, but look at a few to try to remind yourself how to add movement. Well, we did that the last 2 weeks with lesson 11 and 12. So make sure you're doing that. Go back and review, watch what you did on some of those others. Also, last week, if you remember, on Google Classroom, I posted 4 videos that I thought might be helpful. Those are still there. You can rewatch. Okay. So again, this week for my remote learners, since it was a struggle here at class, and if you're doing this at home, I assume that you had a struggle too. Don't give up on it. Don't give up on it. Go through, dig through some of these older lessons and try to finish this. And by the end of it, of course, let's go over the 4 elements. It should have 4 elements to your scene, and you're finished after these 4 elements are finished. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, the background should be changed. You should have at least 2 sprites. That's the blue aliens. It should have some text, and there should be some movement. So those 4 things, if you've got all 4 of those things, one more time, background change, at least 2 sprites, there's text, and the sprites are moving. Those 4 things, and you've got your scene complete. And when you get to number 8, the last bubble, you'll review it, and then make sure that you click. Of course, this is one I had for an example. You click submit once you're finished, so you can tell me that you're finished on code.org. Okay, yellow button at the very end. All right. Can't wait to see what kind of scenes and how creative you've been. Of course, I know this one's tough, so please do not hesitate to email me if you need me. I'm Mr. Noakes, and I'm out. See you guys.